totally original Let's Play.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Totally Original Detroit Become Human.
Didn't I find this one already?
Yeah, it put you back a little bit.
Put me back. Those motherfuckers put me back.
And that is pretty fucking lame.
They backed me.
Just saying. So yeah, move the dumpster.
Oh, yeah, and then we talked about that game.
Oh wait. You have to scan the other ones first.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't scan this already.
We talked about Quantum Break.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Right. Find a way to reach the roof now.
Dumpster, yeah, now you get to do the dumpster.
Now I get to?
Yeah.
That's my privilege.
Yeah. One of the things that I wanted to talk about was Stairfax.
Stairfax?
Specifically Stairfax temperatures. And for those of you who know, are going, what? Why? And then you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So, there's another one. It's a white one.
Oh, the white one.
Yeah. There's or the new, I think it was the newest. Yeah, the newest JonTron video, was about, how to handle bladed weapons or whatever. It's obviously, I'm not even gonna begin to explain it. It doesn't matter. But the and it's up the wall.
You're up the wall.
And after I watched that, I was like, oh, there's a couple of JonTron videos that I haven't seen that they've just like they came out and then like that VR mukbang and stuff like that, and so I went and watched those couple videos that I hadn't watched yet. And then while I was there, I was like, there's a couple old videos that I haven't seen in a long time, like the Starcade videos and, Titanic. Yeah, I love that song, dude. But, so, I went back, there was one video in particular that I was like, I haven't seen this video, they're up, right there. I was like, there's one video in particular that I haven't seen in such a long time, but it's a classic, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that, and it was Stairfax Temperatures, which is his review of Star Fox Adventures, and what I noticed is very interesting, because when that video came out, I remember watching it, because I don't want to make it sound like, no, you don't fucking OG, because I hate it when people do that kind of shit, when it comes to YouTubers, unless you're like an OG fucking LaughNGrowFat viewer, in which case you're a badass, and you better fucking tout that shit. No, up.
I was gonna say, I thought this was the way.
Yeah, up on that ledge, I think.
I can't find anything on that ledge.
You moved, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
There. But the, so, when I started watching, JonTron and Game Grumps and stuff like that, it was actually before Game Grumps started. Because, dude, maybe a month before Game Grumps started, before the trailer showed up, I was in tech class, and I was looking up some game design stuff, because I was doing like an independent study on coding and game design, and I came across the fucking, maybe it wasn't a month, maybe it was a little bit before that. I think it was actually a little bit before, maybe it was like a couple weeks before, the, Castlevania 4 versus Castlevania 1, I think, or something. Or Super Castlevania 4, I should say. But the sequelitis. I stumbled across the Mega Man sequelitis. And I was like, wait a minute, I recognize this guy, because Steven used to show me those Newgrounds, like Metal Gear Awesome and stuff like that. And so when I watched that sequelitis, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking great. And then when I saw the trailer for Game Grumps, I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, who is this other guy? Like, and so I went and I checked out JonTron, and I remember the very first video of his that I ever watched was Stairfax Temperatures. And here's the deal. I had never played Star Fox Adventures, and I watched that video, and then when I eventually got around to playing Star Fox Adventures, I was like, oh, let's see how fucking shitty this game is. Not a good game. It's got a lot of problems. Mainly that it's fucking boring. The combat is boring. The puzzles are boring. The only thing that's really fun about that game, in my opinion, is the exploration. Because it's got some pretty cool environments, and it feels, like you're exploring a cool fantasy planet area. I'm not a big fan of Star Fox, so it doesn't bother me that it's not a traditional Star Fox game, although I think Star Fox Assault is significantly better. In my opinion, Star Fox Assault is the best Star Fox, but that's neither here nor there. Point is that everyone... NitroRad is another YouTube reviewer and stuff like that.
NitroRad.
And when he reviewed Star Fox Adventures, he mentioned how everyone hates that game, and he's like, I don't really know why everyone hates it. It's just in the internet culture to hate that game. I do know why everyone hates that game.
Why?
Because of Stairfax Temperatures. Because nobody fucking cared about Star Fox Adventures by that point, That was years after the game had come out. So he was dredging it up. Drudging it up?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dredging.
It up.
Dredge up old memories.
Yeah, from the bottoms of the gaming zeitgeist.
It's some shit.
Yeah. And granted, yeah, everyone when the game came out was disappointed that it wasn't a regular Star Fox game and blah blah blah, all of that shit. But the point is that when that video came out, all of a sudden now everyone hated Star Fox Adventures and talked shit about it all the time, and it just became the norm.
What are we doing here?
To not like Star Fox Adventures, but for all the exact reasons that JonTron didn't like Star Fox Adventures. And then I watched that video the other day, and I realized something. Motherfucker only played the first hour. Is he right about the game not being good? Yes. Is he wrong about why the game isn't good? I mean, some of it. But the point is that motherfucker played the game for an hour. Did he play through the whole game and not record it? Maybe. But all of his footage is from the first hour. And all of the things he talks about are from the first hour. And having played through the whole game, I can tell you there's a lot more to complain about past the first hour. And that is the answer to NitroRad's quandary. Why does everyone hate this game? He doesn't think it's that bad. He still recognizes the problems with it, but he also played through the whole game and recorded it, and you can tell, in his review, because he talks about late game stuff. And so it shows you the power that YouTubers have.
Oh yeah.
Because that one motherfucker, I love JonTron, but that one motherfucker changed everybody's opinion about that game. And now all of a sudden it became cool to hate on Star Fox Adventures. Is it cool to hate on Star Fox Adventures? You bet your ass it is.
Yeah. We're with it. We know.
Yeah.
Fuck that game.
But the point is that he didn't really, by that video, judging just off of that video, it shows me that he didn't actually play the game, and so his opinion should be taken with a grain of fucking salt. But it wasn't. And that's the catch, right? That's the important part, is that people took it as gospel, and it just became the common knowledge that Star Fox Adventures was a bad Star Fox game. For all the same reasons that JonTron mentioned. For the dumb made-up language, and for the fact that you don't fly around in the ship very often, and for the fact that the puzzles are dumb. But he only ever talks about one puzzle, and so it's just kind of then when I played the game, I was like, what the fuck? This is I'm getting a whole different experience than from what JonTron promised me with Stairfax Temperatures. Because there's all these other things that are bad that he didn't mention, and there's all these other things that are good that he didn't mention. Like I said, the exploration I think is really good. He also complains about Tricky, and honestly, Tricky is not that big of a deal.
Tricky a character?
Yeah. He's like this little thing that follows you around and you have to take care of him. But here's the thing, is that he's not... You don't have to babysit him very often. He's not like Ashley from Resident Evil 4, where
Yeah.
she has her own health and she can die if you're not paying attention and you constantly have to be babysitting her. Tricky just kind of follows you around and does shit for you. That's pretty much it.
Does he rock around?
Yeah. But so I just wanted to mention that real quick, since we were getting up to.
Holy fuck!
I mean, we've already gotten past the point where we were
That's
in the
a good
last
stopping
episode.
point.
But yeah.
The Grudge is always a good stopping
Yeah.
point.
But anyways, for those of you who are YouTube reviewers, think about what you say before you say it, because if you aren't fully informed and this opinion of yours isn't fully baked, then you just might really, really change the course of gaming history.
Are you talking to me?
You know?
Are you talking straight to me?
Yes.
Because I have all this influence.
Exactly,
on this
yes.
platform?
So let us know in the comments down below what you think of Star Fox Adventures, and next time on Totally Original Let's Play, we're gonna see what the fuck Jericho is.
Oh boy.
If you're watching this in the future, make sure you click on the left to see the next episode.
If you haven't made it to the future, click on the right to check out another series.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you get notified when we come out with new videos.
Look at that. You watched a video that's upwards of 10 minutes long. Pat yourself on the back.